Let's explore the murder castle. What's up everybody? Welcome to the life of a board gamer. My name is Daniel and today we are going to take a closer look at the game called Crimes in History Holmes Murder Castle. So that's a huge title for a game. Basically, there is this lunatic guy that has built a castle to kill people, and you are an investigator trying to find all the clues to like accuse him and get him arrested. So you will go around the mansion doing different stuff, running around, collecting clues, whatnot. Let's get down to the table. Let me show you what's inside this box, and then we'll talk some more about it. Okay, let's check out Crimes in History, Holmes Murder Castle. Now, I think this is a Kickstarter version, if I'm not mistaken. It has included expansions, so you can play it 1 to 7 players if you choose to do so. And of course, you get the rulebook that explains you how to play the game, how to play all the little modules that are included. I haven't played all of the modules, so I'm just reviewing like a base game. So each of the players will get one of their boards, and you will have one special ability that you can only use once per game. And over here you will be collecting clues, and you need to put cubes in all these spaces. There are 4 spaces for each colors. You will find those cubes throughout this murder castle, and once you find them all, you will be able to successfully accuse the Holmes, and you will be declared the winner of the game. So each, as I already mentioned, each of the players has one of their own special ability unique only to them. So these are the little expansions that I haven't played with, that I will review maybe later. For now, we are just going to review a base game. And there's lots of baggies in here and whatnot, so let's move all these aside. So these are just the tokens that you get for all of your tokens for your special abilities for your characters. Now we have this wheel, and this wheel is used to seed all these clues, and the clues will actually be just these little transparent, not all of them, but most of them are transparent. The whites are opaque for some reason, but these cubes, those cubes you will be putting, as I already mentioned, over here on these spaces. So green on green, orange on orange, and you are trying to collect 4 of each color, and that will mean that you collected all the clues necessary to accuse Holmes of all the murders and catch him. So if you are not familiar with it, the Holmes was the guy that built a like a huge hotel castle thing, just for the sole purpose of murdering people. There are more than a few documentaries about it, so you can go and check it out. So yeah, you will have these cubes, and how these cubes will show in the castle is depending on this wheel. You will seed them in each of these spaces, and as the wheel rotates and these cubes come over here, they will then spill out, and you will be able to like take them and put them in a castle as you are exploring it. So you also have standees over here, but we have miniatures, so there is really no need for the standees. The key is used to just know who the first player is, and it's really nice. It's like a metal, brass, or whatever metal it is key, and it looks really nice as a first player token. Of course, we have all the miniatures that you'll probably see a painting video soon, maybe even live on this channel for these, and they are all already primed, even though it doesn't look like that. But you get all the miniatures, and you get the miniature of the Holmes. He will try to catch you, but nobody dies in this game, so you don't have to worry that there's player elimination, stuff like that. So he will just go around and just take some clues away from you if he manages to catches you. And you also get all kinds of different tokens to use, and cubes and whatnot for the game. But as you can see, like a bunch of different components here, lots of cubes, lots of everything. But the main thing are these tiles over here, and these tiles will be used. So you will be playing with these tiles. You will be putting them on the board. You will create the starting board like this. I think these are the starting ones. Yeah, these are the starting ones, the basement and the pharmacy. So you will start like this, and then throughout the game slowly you will be revealing these tiles. Like this is just a wall, so you can block off the exit. There's doors on some of these, some of them don't have doors, and you will be exploring different rooms. You will be building your own murder castle of sorts. You can rotate them however you want, and you will be putting these on the board and creating your board where you will try to find all the clues. And throughout the game you will play a lots of these cards. So these are some starting cards, so you will get one of these, and these will tell you for what clues you start with, because you have some starting clues. And the other cards, let me just go through these, and the other cards are from expansions, and some of these you will reveal throughout the game, and you will do whatever they do. Either you will put some clues or some new rooms, or the Holmes will move into some rooms and catch you in the act of, or you will get some cards that you can keep and then play when it's necessary to evade Holmes or to push Holmes to some other players, you know, to mess up with other players throughout the game, which is really cool. And everything is done, so this is also from an expansion, and everything is done how you move, and everything is done through these tiles. So these tiles will be available for you to take, and when it's your turn you will take one of these and you will do both actions, while the other players will do just one of those actions. So you will be like playing this one, you can do both of things, but other players can only do one thing. And once you take it, for that turn it's taken, you can't take it anymore unless there's cards in here that do that. But yeah, you will take these, you will move around the castle, you will explore, you will collect evidence, you will try to pick these when it's most convenient for you and most inconvenient for other players. And whoever is the best will collect the clues first and win the game. And that is basically that. That's everything that comes with the Holmes Murder Castle. Okay, so that was Holmes. As I already mentioned, I will not pronounce the whole name. It's really big one. So I must say that this one caught me by surprise. I got this game mainly to paint the miniatures from the publisher, but I decided to play the game first to see what it is, how it looks, because if I start doing like and the idea was that I do a live painting video and people start asking about the game, I would not be able to tell them anything about the game, which would be a little bit weird and inconvenient of sorts. I don't know how to say it, but you know what I'm trying to say. So I decided to give it a go and play to see what it is all about. And I must say that I was pleasantly surprised by the game itself and how it plays. It is basically the game, I mean, not basically, but it's very reminiscent of another game, Betrayal at the House on the Hill. And I know, don't shut down this review right away. Let me finish. But that game is truly awful. That game just, I don't know, it's stupid, it's boring. I played it a few times and I didn't have fun any of those times. And this is that game but done right, sort of. That thing where you are exploring castle trying to find the clues, it's very similar to the Betrayal at the House on the Hill, but there is no that weird ending when somebody is the betrayer or what. You're just collecting clues, you are messing with other players, and whoever collects the clues first is the winner. It's pretty simple, pretty easy game. It says 15 to 20 minutes per player. That's basically right. We played 4 players and we were playing it for like at most the hour with the rules, explanation and everything. It's fast, it's fun, it's just mind relaxing game, even though the theme is a little bit dark, is a little bit weird, but the game is super easy to learn, super easy to get into. There are a bunch of modules in here. I haven't played with these modules yet. I just played the base game and one small module, if I'm not mistaken. I can't really remember right now. But yeah, I liked it. I really did. I think just the base game is fun, and with all these little expansions, it's just going to be even more fun. Even if those little modules prove to be not so fun, I still have the base game, which is tons of fun, and it is very good to play with the new players that just started to discover board games, because the rules are pretty simple, pretty easy to understand, and the game works well with the new and the old players. you can mess up with each other, just leave the new players alone, or you can mess up with them if you want to. It's all up to you. So yeah, that was H.H. Holmes Murder Castle. A truly surprise for me, how fun it is. I actually loved it really much. One minus thing that I have when I'm looking at it right now, these boards, they warped. I don't know if you can see it, but they are warping like crazy more and more as the time goes. I wish they would stay flat. I will try to flatten them out somehow. If I had that hydraulic press, I would probably flatten them that way. That's the only minor thing that I would complain about, but otherwise it is such a little fun game. I just enjoyed it so much, and I recommend you check it out if you want to like introduce some new players to the game, or if you have I I mean I want to say I almost said if you have little kids, but this is like murder thing going on, so the theme is not for the kids, but the gameplay is pretty simple. If it was some other theme that was not like murders and stuff like that, this would be game to play with your kids around the table after you had your meal, or I don't know, before sleep. Of course, not the horror theme. If it was some other theme, I don't know, exploring the woods. But you know what I'm trying to say. So it is a really great game, and I recommend you check it out. So yeah, that is that. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing, for spending time with me. Do tell me in the comments below. Have you played this one? If you haven't, are you now more interested or not? I don't know. Just tell me something. So in the meantime, thank you for all your support. Do consider to check out my Patreon. It would help me a lot to build this channel to even greater heights that way, or just subscribing, liking this video. All of those little things help out. And yeah, that is that. And until next time, pozdrav.